What's up guys, I'm Undertaker, and this is episode 4 of my Minecraft modded survival series. And as you can see, I've got my Santa hat on. It's near to Christmas time, it's just past Christmas time actually, but for some reason there's still festivities, going on. I've got the Christmas skin on my chest over here, and I've got the hat. I really don't know what mod this is from. I don't even know if it's from a mod. It just sort of appeared. But anyway, in this episode, I'm going to be continuing on with what I did in the last episode. Kind of. I'm going to be improving this village by removing all these trees. And why is that an improvement? Well, I'm just going to be flattening the terrain, allowing for more expansion. With that expansion, will come more buildings. And in those buildings, I will build various machines and other components from other mods that will start getting into this series seriously. So I've got all these trees to remove. I'm gonna keep flying right here until you can see this. See what I just flashed by? This is a border. This is the edge of the village. Within this box is their entire life. They do not go past this box, so I'll only be clearing trees within this box. And as you can see, this is no longer black. For some reason, I'm experiencing a minor texture glitch that changes some textures, and I've restarted my game several times, switched out some mods, changed some configs. Nothing's worked. This is the least extreme it's been. You should have seen it before when literally all of these textures were like not the proper texture. I've changed texture packs. I've changed everything, new texture packs. Nothing works. I don't know what happened. I couldn't find anything. Google was unhelpful. But that's why this black substance is brown for some reason. But anyway, as I was saying, I'll only be clearing trees within this border for now, or mostly. And before I can begin any of that, my next goal will be getting a speed ring. One of these baubles, a ring of speed 2. And to get that ring of speed 2, I'm going to need an empty potion ring, and very simple recipe. So I'll be getting that right now. And with this empty potion ring, I need a speed 2 potion. And to get a speed 2 potion, I must get a brewing stand. And to get a brewing stand, I need a blaze rod. And to get a blaze rod, I need to go to the nether. Yes, I know that was a mouthful. And to go to the nether, I will need obsidian. Let's go get some obsidian. I do already have some obsidian in this chest, but that some obsidian is not quite enough obsidian, so more will have to be had. And there's a ravine here that I kind of wasn't aware of previously, so I'll be able to find myself some lava. And it appears as if there's lava right here in this dungeon. Okay. But this dungeon, I have gear, but I don't really feel like looting right now, I guess. I mean, there's diamonds there. Okay, fine. I can loot the dungeon. There's a zombie head. I'll wear the zombie head. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll loot this dungeon, not unplanned, and I'll just grab myself the best things. I don't know what decay does, and I don't need any of these swords, so I'll just grab the basics, I'm not sure why these spawners aren't really spawning in mobs. I guess it's because this lava is creating so much light that they just aren't working. But there appears to be a lot. Oh, there's blaze rods. I guess I don't need to go to the nether. Okay, I just found a blaze rod. Well, but anyway, as I was saying, I guess there's really not as much, like, spawners in here as usual. And, I mean, trust me, these things normally aren't lit up at all. So, for some reason, there's just a lot more lava in here than the typical, dungeon. And that lava is creating light, and light is making it so these spawners aren't really spawning, Okay, Did you see what just happened? So, my game froze for like 7 or 8 seconds, and I was at 2 hearts, and then I died. So, that's not good. I don't know how much stuff I lost, but whatever that is, it's not exactly ideal, because now I have no stuff. Okay, let's see. What stuff fell into lava and what didn't? Well, it would appear as if most of my stuff is gone, and the sword I have isn't very. I mean, it's actually quite strong. So, oh my god, this is horrible. My god, I died again. This is not fair. I'm gonna craft Lapis Armor. No, not that Lapis Armor. This Lapis Armor. And it's better than nothing. It's not as good as what I had on before, but it'll still serve my purpose. Back to where I was. Hopefully not gonna die this time. Well, I still have my backpack, which I guess that's neat. I have 2 pieces of my iron golem set. And this is literally it. The rest is gone. So I lost most of my iron golem set, my sword, my pickaxe, which is actually really annoying. Really annoying, because that pickaxe was actually very expensive, so I can't think of where to go to from here. I actually didn't lose most of my iron golem set, I only lost the chest plate, so I guess that's better than nothing. However, the iron golem set is actually quite cheap, especially compared to that pickaxe, which was very expensive, actually. It took a lot of gold. It's way too much gold. I actually lost those blaze rods too, so hopefully this dungeon will have more. This is a really glitched dungeon, because especially as I was saying before, it's very light. I mean, it's not dark. And normally these dungeons, they would be very dark. My god, I am gonna die if I keep on like this. And here's my exit. Finally found it. Okay, now I'll go back to the village and see what I can do. I actually am quite inconvenienced by this death, because, you know, that pickaxe was sort of my entire net worth, really, because that gold will take me a very long time to get back, you know. So I'm not quite sure what my goal is from here. I mean, at least I didn't lose the backpack. However, there's nothing of real value in here. I mean, like, this diamond drill is kind of expensive, but compared to that pickaxe that I lost, it's really insignificant. I also did lose my sword, but I still have the availability to get the exact same sword that I had. I had a basically an improved diamond sword, because you go take these diamonds and you go put them in the atomic reconstructor, and then you go and then you craft your sword. Simple. They're better than nothing. These endermen are very difficult to kill, actually. And is there an enderman spawner here? If there is, I'll need to make sure I put a waypoint there, because ender pearls are very useful to farm. And if I can build a mob grinder around the ender pearl, you know, that would be very useful. I need lots and lots of ender pearls. I thought I put lights on. There's a torch. Now that I'm blocked off from all these creatures, I'm able to mine this obsidian. There we go. Now that obsidian is mined, a little bit extra, but extra never hurt. Obsidian is used in other things. So now I'm able to go back to my home and use this obsidian, and hopefully not die in the nether. Trusty flint and steel, and now I'll go to the nether. Okay, we've got the Biomes O Plenty biome going on here, and spawned right in on a blazing fortress, which is exactly what I need. Before I do anything else, it's always necessary to create a waypoint. Now I'm able to find my portal exactly without losing it. Now let's go find some blazes. Yep, exactly right here. And already 1 blaze rod, more than what I need. 2 blaze rods, excellent. And now to not die of fire damage, excellent. What I had planned to be a quick intro, just getting a speed ring, turned out to be something disastrous. I lost some very valuable items, and they'll take quite some time to get back. So yeah, in this episode I'm still focused on this village, and this village still needs work. I spent the entire last episode improving this village, and it is quite a bit improved. It's flat, no trees, and the villagers are able to do their own thing. In fact, if I go over to their chest room, which I believe it is across from their town hall, I can actually go there and find items, their own items. Before, it was just empty and it hadn't been touched. But now it's perfect. So all I need to do now is improve the outskirts of the village and bring more villagers in, because most of them have died to zombies. Oh god, these cats are so strong. Oh my god, they're so strong. They're so strong. I don't even know how I'm gonna kill these cats. Honestly, don't know. They are like mad crazy, dude. Well, I'm gonna have to go sleep in another village. Flying is not cheating, I have a mod. Now I'm back at my own village, and those monsters were gone, the scary monsters. I'll craft a brewing stand, and then what I will do, of course, place the brewing stand right here. How could I have forgotten about netherwort? There is my netherwort. And for a speed potion, I also need some sugar, so I'll get myself some sugar cane for some sugar. So taking my materials and crafting myself another ring, I'll actually be able to take my ring of swiftness and put it in here. Bauble, ring of speed 2. and then go onto my baubles menu and equip the ring of speed, and now I have permanent speed 2. These rings take experience. I have some experience. I'll just have to be maintaining a significant amount of experience, but later on that will not be very difficult. And now that all of that is finally out of the way, it's time for me to break all these trees and make a good place to build some more houses and expand my village. Let's get it done. And now that I've finished up with the trees, the next step for me to do will be removing all of this dirt here and flattening out this terrain. And then I'll be able to build a house right here and expand my village. Now I've finished up with the dirt, and now I've got a nice flat area to build some more houses. For this video, I think I'll only be building one house, this one. And my plan is later on to get more villagers into this village, so that's really my top priority. Most of them were killed by zombies, so I need more villagers in this village. Well, I finished one house. It's not the prettiest looking, but it'll serve as a house for the villagers. Now, I just got one little house here. Room for more, but I think I might put some farms in eventually. But what I need to do now is get myself more villagers. And to do that, I'm going to have to go to other villages to get more villagers. What I am looking for is the building with the chest. What do I mean, building with the chest? Well, I've got to find one first. Here we go. I found one of the wands. A capturing wand. And the capturing wand does what it says. You click, and it captures. Time to go back to my house. I just realized what this item is. I honestly didn't know what it did, but as you just saw, it takes you back to your spawn point. So I guess that is pretty dang useful. So what I can do now is place this villager down, and there we go. I now have a new villager. But what I really need is a lot of farmers, because farmers really support the village. I guess I can slowly take away the villagers from this village nearby. But what is best is actually to get specific types of villagers, because some villagers are better than others. Oh look, it is a bard. This is a very useful man. He sings, and he has songs that he plays as well. It makes the villagers less depressed. You know how the villagers, when they get kind of stupid, they kind of walk around all sad. There's none of them doing it right now because my village is improving. This villager helps keep up morale, so the villagers will not get all depressed. A much needed guard. All of my previous guards died, and what do you look at that? I don't have enough experience, so what I'll have to do is get more experience. Oh, see, there you go. There's some depressed villagers. What the bard will do, I don't know where he is at the moment, but what he will do is go around and cheer them up by playing songs. I'm having trouble getting into my house. I think what I need stairs. I don't think these stairs will look the best, but what they will do is serve a purpose of getting me into my house. There, see, it works much better now. As you can see, the lumberjacks are hard at work breaking down these trees in here. And what they do is they return with the wood into the storage room, and these farmers are also hard at work farming, and this is a druid. It grows the crops, and the bard is walking around and not singing yet, but that will happen eventually. Let's see, I need some more experience, and to get that experience, I need to mine. But also, another guard wouldn't hurt. 3 guards in my village will help defend against the zombies, which have been killing off my villagers. Well, I found this ore that'll give me loads and loads of experience, which will be enough to get the rest of the villagers that I need. Well, I finished mining that ore, and 10 experience levels will be enough for quite a few villagers. And there's a village up here that I'll snag a villager from, if I can even find a villager. Grab myself a farmer, and I'll return to my village. Another villager. I'll just keep popping them in here until I run out of villagers. Now there, I've got quite a few villagers, and my village probably can't support this many villagers. What I have to do is get myself some emeralds. And with my emeralds, I can go to the architect. And what I can do with the architect, I can buy some homes. See, 6 is too expensive for me, but 2 will be just fine. I can buy two villager houses. What this means is I put this in an item frame, and this house can support up to 2 villagers. So what I have to do is I'll make something, but to make that something, I need a lot of sand. And I'm gonna go to a spot with a lot of sand. I have found my sandy spot, and I just need a lot of sand, just as much as I can possibly get my hands on here. I'll just mine until I can't fit anymore. I've got quite a bit of sand now, and what I'll do is I will quickly snag up one of these guards, go to my backpack, take my magic mirror, and go back to my village. Now I'll go to one of these farmlands, plant myself some flax, grabbing the crafting table on a stick, and putting the sand in the crafting table with the fertilizer. What I can do is right click again, infinite flax. I'm definitely not using an auto clicker. Well, I actually am, but I got this auto clicker for this very reason, because I'm too lazy to click with this fertilizer. Like that's actually the only reason I have it and the only reason I ever use it. Now I've got myself a significant amount of string and a stack of wool. And with this wool, I'll make beds. And the beds I will put in my village, crafting myself an entire inventory full of beds. I can now go to the houses that require more beds, taking the item frame, putting it on the house, and now what I have is a house that supports 2 villagers. And now this house can be made to support more villagers than just 2. For now, this village house will only have 2 beds in it. And I can place the beds probably not an ideal location here. There we go. 2 beds. Much better. What I think I will do is I'll take several of these, take the item frames to go with it, away, maybe over to my new house, placing one there, but it now supports 2 beds once I put a door on it. And that is very simple. Crafting table, and then crafting a door. Now I've got a house. And within this house, what I think I can do, perhaps just right here, and then I can make a wall, and then an item frame, and then a home. See, now there's a home within a home. The bard has taken damage. I wonder, he's hungry. Is there no food? Still, I don't have enough food. And as you can see, this is mostly wheat. And the villagers, they can't eat wheat by themselves. They require a baker. But I'll not be getting a baker right now. Probably not even in this episode. What I will be doing is I will be getting myself some more food for the villagers. And what they need as food is not wheat. They need potatoes. And I will get myself some more potatoes. I think the quickest way about getting more potatoes... Oh, that's a creeper. It's a concussion creeper. Instead of blowing up, he just moves you to another location. But he can do some inconvenient things sometimes. Anyway, the best way to get more potatoes, or carrots, I guess, would be the same thing, is just using this fertilizer, as I used earlier. And now the most basic of farms that will help out a lot, a basic potato farm. Now I'll just plant these potatoes here, and this is basically essential because the villagers now have more food supply. More food supply, more villagers. The farmer villagers are producing wheat. They're putting it in their chest, and it's not getting used. So for it to be used, I need to get a chef, and a chef will make bread. To get a chef, I need 7 emeralds. The problem is, I don't currently have 7 emeralds. At least, I don't yet. What I could do is go mining, but I think a lot easier solution would be to, rob some villagers. So what I will do is go find myself a couple villages that haven't already been looted. And by the way, you cannot use, if I were to take this and use it at my house, it wouldn't work because it is specific to each individual village. So that is why I purchased, expansion with my emeralds, because it doesn't work like that. Oh, their storage room is right here, buried. Okay, what I need is 7 emeralds. Hopefully there's enough here. No, there's not. There's only 4. So I'll move on to another village. Only 1 emerald in this village. Kind of a useless village, not gonna lie. This village also only has 1 emerald. I might make a sacrifice. Where's the wizard man? Where's wizard man? Wizard man, hello? He's ran away from me. Okay. Not enough experience. I'm going to leave the bard here to die, and I'm gonna take wizard man with me. That's a worthy trade, right? I didn't do anything wrong. Man, that's a lot of logs. I wonder if I could mine that with my diamond axe. This is gonna take a minute. Probably an actual minute. This is a lot of logs. Oh, would you look at that? I broke all of those logs at once. That's a lot of logs. Look at this. Line of sheep. That's Interesting. There we go. My 7th emerald. And now it's time to return to my house. And to do that, I'll take out my magic mirror and do the return. Now I can release my wizard man. And there we have it. Something is taking damage from a zombie right here. It's a guard. And the guard is relatively low health. And see, look, they're battling. They're battling the zombies. And look, he just leveled up. Level 5 warrior. Look at this. They're defending. Defending the villagers. Oh, God. They don't attack creepers because creepers don't attack... Oh, God. So they only attack zombies. They only attack monsters that would attack them. So creepers don't count because they don't attack the villagers. Well, I kind of overlooked the fact that to have a bakery that works, you need a bakery, and the bakery is very expensive. This has been a pretty productive episode. I've got, you know, a farm and a house, and I've got a lot more villagers than what I started out with. In fact, enough that will actually make a difference because these villagers, they're farming, they're getting crops, and they're getting food. And then the guards are killing the zombies. The druid is doing his own thing. What he does is he actually is going up there now. He's making his daily rounds, and he's actually growing trees. And once I get some miners going for these villagers, they will actually regrow the mines, if that makes any sense. You'll have to see in a later episode. But for now, I've got a pretty good thing going. This is a blacksmith, so next episode, or an episode, you know, after this one, I'll have to get myself a smithy, which the blacksmith will create better tools and actually armor. But anyway, guys, I'm Undertaker. Thanks so much for watching.